Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial brought to you by Blockchain Online Learning Academy. I am the government guy, and I will be taking you through the CIPC DIY course where you will learn how to register a private company through CIPC's online transacting and use eServices. In this video, I will take you through a step-by-step tutorial and show you how to launch a private company registration on the CIPC website. Please note that in order to register a company through CIPC, you must have a CIPC customer account first and then deposit funds into that account. If you don't have a CIPC customer account as yet, I suggest you watch our video on how to register a CIPC customer account. When you launch a company registration, please make sure that you have the following information on hand before you continue. For each director, you should have their ID number, cell phone number, residential address and postal address, as well as email addresses. Once you have all of these, you can follow along with the tutorial. Visit the CIPC website by typing www.cipc.co.za on the address bar. Once on the CIPC website, click on the Online Transacting button on the top right corner and scroll down. Then click on Private Company Registration. You will be redirected to the eServices login page. Log in your customer account with your customer code and password. Make sure that you enter the correct login details when logging in. And if it happens that you don't remember your login details, you can check them on your email inbox as CIPC sends a copy of them when you register a customer account. After typing in your login details, enter the security code carefully as this code is case sensitive. Once you are logged in, click on Register a New Company icon on the eServices menu and proceed with your company registration. Enter the ID number of the director of the company and click on the plus sign if you want to add another director. Once you are done adding directors, click on Continue to proceed. You will then be redirected and a screen will display the fields relating to the director details. Please note that the first fields of this electronic form, such as the ID number field and the name field, are automatically populated for you. So you will start filling in the form when you are selecting the director's appointment date. This exercise is exactly like filling in your personal details on any form you filled in. The only difference is that you are filling in an electronic form in this case as opposed to a physical form or a paper form. Continue populating the form with the director's personal information such as their contact number, as well as their postal addresses and physical addresses. Please note that when filling in a director information, you are also required to select the director type as well as decide if that director will be registered as an incorporator in the company or not. This means that in this section, you must decide whether a director will become an incorporator or will not become an incorporator. So, if you want to make this decision with understanding, please refer back to the previous video where we discussed and explained the importance of the Memorandum of Incorporation as well as its implications for a private company registration. Where it says, is the director also an incorporator, you will use your understanding of what an incorporator is and then decide whether to register a certain director as an incorporator or not. Usually, in small businesses, all directors are the owners of the company and therefore should be put down as incorporators. Oh, and I also forgot to select the director type at the top. In this section where you select the director type, I recommend selecting the director option unless the shareholder or partner has stated otherwise. If you have more than one director in your company, repeat the same process of filling in their personal details until you finish populating all that information. In this example, we have 2 directors, so I'll continue doing the same thing for the second director. Once we're done filling in all the director details, you'll see the above text written. You have updated all the director details. Now, to identify the director types, if a director is also registered as an incorporator, then on the director type column, that director will have the letter V next to their name. And the director will also have another relevant letter depending on the type of director chosen. Click on the Continue button to proceed to the next step. The next step will require you to complete company details such as the financial year end, the authorized shares of the company. The first part is the number of shares option. You can either select 100 shares or 1,000 shares for the company. Those shares will then be divided amongst the shareholders in a proportion agreed on by the directors. Proceed and enter the company's email addresses in the following field. For best practices and for good administration, I suggest you create a new email address that is specific to the company rather than using a certain shareholder's email address. This email address is where CIPC will communicate and send all the company's information as well as communication. You can skip the company website and proceed to enter the company's physical address. Please note that this physical address will be put down as the company's registered office on your Memorandum of Incorporation. So, if you have office space, this is where you must enter your company's office address. Once done, click on Save and continue to the next step. The next screen provides options regarding name reservations. This concerns the name you will assign to your private company registration. In this example, I will choose the third option, which will allow me to register a company with the enterprise number as the company's name. Once I choose this option, I click on Continue. In this step, you can modify and edit both the company details as well as the shareholder details if you see any mistake that you want to change. Once you are happy with your director details as well as your company details, you can then click on the Lodge Company button to lodge your private company registration. A message will display indicating that the company registration has been filed. Please note that your private company registration is not yet complete. An email will be sent to the email address provided indicating the required supporting documentation and confirming your company registration. This email also has some important documents that the company's director as well as the incorporators must sign and email back to the CIPC. Thank you for watching our tutorial on how to lodge a private company registration on the CIPC website. On the next video, I will be taking you through a step-by-step tutorial that will show you how to send supporting documents after lodging a private company registration. If you have any questions about the CIPC DIY course, feel free to post them on the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please take a few seconds of your time to like, subscribe, and also share the video on your social media platforms. Sharing is caring after all. Thank you.